Despite Israel's agreement to the ceasefire terms, the rocket fire from Gaza continues heavily. Hamas rejected the plan, continuing the rocket fire throughout the day. Since the beginning of Operation Protective Edge, more than 980 rockets have been fired from the Gaza Strip into Israel. Many of Israel's southern cities such as Sderot, Ashkelon, Ashdod and others are continuously under heavy firing of Grad missiles coming from the Gaza Strip.
I was driving yesterday and I heard an alarm about a rocket attack. I had in my car my husband and my friend from Ukraine with me. The feelings were terrible and I have one desire, that all of this would finish as soon as possible. I hope that our politicians do care about this situation. It's very unpleasant and very scareful. Sometimes even I think about leaving this country. But when it's quiet and no rockets, I understand that this country is the best to live in.
Evil men are throwing rockets at us, but I'm not afraid because our soldiers are protecting us. Hamas is not a country. It's not a state. It is a terrorist organization. Hamas doesn't accept the diplomatic way of signed agreements. They still continue to fire missiles and rockets towards civilians. But we cannot tolerate any of our civilians to get hurt by rocket fire. Hamas hasn't achieved any of their goals. On the opposite, the civilians from Gaza are suffering. The actions haven't caused any damage to the state of Israel. On the contrary, the military infrastructure has been heavily damaged and the civilians are paying a high price. We do not want to let Hamas portray themselves as heroes. As the government, we cannot tolerate and allow them to continue their rocket fire into Israel.
We're now in day 6 of Operation Defensive Edge, and this operation really came as a result of the hundreds and hundreds of rockets that have been flying in from Gaza and launched by Hamas into Israel. And for us, it became very clear that the citizens of Israel could not live under the fire. Hamas has an arsenal of 10,000 rockets, and those rockets all have very differing ranges. So there are certainly rockets that are able to fly over and hit cities that are close to the Gaza Strip, like Sderot, like the city where we are in right now in Ashkelon. But Hamas also has very advanced weaponry, which can reach Tel Aviv, Rishon LeZion, Jerusalem, and even towards the north of Israel. So at this point, really, there are 5 million Israelis that are under Hamas fire.
Hamas's rejection of the ceasefire gives Israel full legitimacy to expand the operation to protect our people, say Netanyahu, as bombing resumed. Whoever tries to attack the citizens of Israel, Israel will strike at him. When there is no ceasefire, our answer is fire. Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu said that the purpose of Operation Protective Edge was and remains to bring back peace to Israel's citizens while delivering a severe blow to Hamas and other terrorist organizations.